Tomorrow is a day of reboot and restart. It's not that we've done bad things, it's just that, in my opinion, we've become distracted. Distracted from turning our hopes of youth, our dreams for a better world into reality as we've come face to face with the real world. It's not too late, myself included, to start living the hopes and dreams of our youth, and that as free and independent thinkers, we have the full power to use our brains to create and take action. Take action on ideas for a better world. America is a nation based on hope that things can change. My job here today is to teach you the science of sustained growth. We're going to transform the world. You may as well do it damn good.
What the hell is that? I said, Stefan, what the hell are you thinking? Hey, honey, look, I can see Epicurean food blind.
Confusing your customers is not a strategy for success.
Does it taste like hickory?
AT&T, Disney, Nike, PepsiCo, and Coke, they're just a few of the corporations traveling to Doug Hall's.
We showed you how Doug Hall and his team work their magic.
Increasingly turning to innovation gurus such as Doug Hall.
Well, the best idea of all may be a formula for creativity. Eureka.
A man who's written a book called Jumpstart Your Brain. He is Doug Hall.
Doug, those are 3 great suggestions, and anybody listening to this broadcast just learned a big lesson.
My team and I have invented and tested over 15,000 ideas. I'm an engineer. I'm an inventor. This is my life. But, you know, you've got it. And if when I was your age, I got turned down, and I got turned down, and each time you get smarter, and you get smarter, and you're going to win huge. You're not going to win them all.
All right, thank
You're
you.
awesome. Can you give me a hug?
When I was in Detroit, a gentleman came up to me. The guy was in his 70s. All of a sudden, he interrupted me, and he told the young folks that are running the company compared to him, he said, listen to him. He started to cry. He came up to me afterwards. He says, Doug, I want to apologize for crying. I'm old. I kind of cry now. I don't know why. He says, no, Doug, I want you to know why, and I want you to tell every audience, and so I'm honoring that right now, why I cried. Because as you talked about getting back to the start, and the passion we had, it took me back to a time when my brother was with me, and he's not here anymore. And he said it was so much fun, he could hardly sleep. It was so much fun, he could hardly sleep. We've got to go back to that moment. It's what made this country, and it's what made the company, and that's what we've got to do. Folks are going to have to lead it. The entrepreneur has a dream to make a difference in the world. They get it to go. And then instead of reinventing it, they just sit there, and people without brains enough to be original clone them. Next thing you know, they're in trouble. I'm going to take you through how to think smarter and more creatively about how to grow a business. If we're going to grow, let's go pick customers, markets, products that we can make more money on. It's your choice. We're going to leverage the strengths of the entrepreneur. We're going to leverage that DNA. It is only by having that clear vision of the future that you create tension. Nobody creates when you don't have tension. If you've got a big idea, stop talking about it, show me. Demo or die.
A group of 11 adventurous folks just completed a 200-mile journey from the middle of the Arctic Ocean to the North Pole. And joining us on the phone live from the top of the world, Doug Hall, Paul Shirky, team leaders of the Aspirations Expedition 99.
But the man behind this expedition may be having second thoughts.
I am scared to death, to be perfectly honest. It is terrifying. You know, I can't be out there preaching to parents about let's really push and dream and go unless I'm willing to do it myself.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, okay? See, just coming up with a kooky, crazy idea is not enough. You're the boss. As we say, in God we trust, all others must bring data. You need to get sales over a benefit, real reason to believe, dramatic difference. The key words are the words in yellow: overt, real, dramatic. Fail fast, fail cheap, find a way to do it. It's about action. It's explore stimulus, leverage diversity, and minimize fear.
I also bring you the good news that today is the start of a new day.
We need to come together to make that happen, to believe that everything we do and don't do makes a meaningful difference in this life. So what are you waiting for? Let's do it!